People visits the doctor every year with it. It's number 2 in the list of reasons for people taking time off work. And it's estimated it costs the country on average £10,000 per person every year. That's a staggering £10 billion a year in total. The North Tees Hospital in Stockton remains one of the few hospitals in the north that deals with spinal problems, and tomorrow it reaches its 10th anniversary. Without its pioneering work, thousands of people would be suffering needlessly, as Richard Thomas now reports.
Spinal surgery. It takes a steady hand, and the man with the screwdriver is one of the country's best. For many of his patients, Manoj Krishna is giving them their life back.
In 2007, in the 21st century, there's absolutely no need to suffer in silence.
Take Leslie Simpson from Darlington. 10 years ago, this sort of work would have been out of the question. Any work was out of the question. For 23 years she suffered chronic back pain. Doctor after doctor was unable to give her a normal life, until she was referred to the spinal unit at North Tees Hospital.
Found out that 2 of my discs were really worn, and they removed them. And the moment I woke up after the operation, the pain that I'd had since I was 15 had gone. It just wasn't there anymore. It's given me a life, whereas I didn't have a life before. I'm able to come out to work. 3 years after I had the operation, I was able to go on holiday. We went to Kenya. I couldn't have done that before. I couldn't have sat on an aeroplane that amount of time before.
For her, Mr. Krishna is a miracle worker. Not only has it allowed her to work for the first time in over 20 years, but the funny looks have also stopped.
I was once in town with my mum, my back went into a spasm, and I did fall on the pavement, and I actually got tutted at by a lady who thought I was drunk. Which of course I wasn't drunk at all. But it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing.
The spinal unit here at North Tees is one of only a handful in the north. Over 15,000 people have benefited from the work done by Mr. Krishna and his team, but many more continue to suffer.
There's a lot of ignorance among the population at large and among GPs in primary care about the huge advances that have occurred in spine surgery in the last 10 years. And so much more is now possible for these patients.
Tomorrow night, North Tees celebrates 10 years of its spinal surgery unit. An evening for past patients to enjoy themselves, something they all agree, without treatment, they wouldn't have been able to do.
Still to come this Thursday evening in Luke North. She's rich, she's famous, and celebration.